morning and welcome. It is, let me see, it's Wednesday. I had to think about that. The 2nd of July 2025. Good morning to you. My name's Jenny McCormac. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I'm based in the market town of Brackley, which is in Northamptonshire, and that is here in the UK. Thank you for joining me this morning. We focus on a Wednesday morning on our kits collection and our online exclusive collection. And all that means for online exclusive is that these are elements, stamp sets, there could be papers, there could be a bundle, could be embellishments, a punch, but they are products that don't feature in a printed catalogue. It doesn't mean you have to be online in order to order them. It just means that Stampin' Up can bring in new products without waiting for the complete cycle of a catalogue. And the great thing about that is, although they're available while stocks last, if the products are particularly popular, then they will keep those going for longer, which gives us just more flexibility outside of the printed catalogue. So the set that I'm using today is called Blooming Phrases, and it's really about the phrases, although there are these lovely little floral images, which is what we're going to be using along with the phrases today. It's £19 and it's in our online collection. If you go to the online store and click on the 3 bars top left hand side, one of the options you can go straight to is our kits collection, and another one of the options is our online exclusives. Today's a particularly appropriate day for me. It's the 2nd of July and this marks my 15th anniversary with Stampin' Up. Can't believe it's 15 years. Seen a lot of changes in that time. When I first joined, everything was done on paper and things like that, so all the orders were done on paper. There was no online shop or anything else like that, so lots of changes, and I'm really pleased that I'm still demonstrating for Stampin' Up. I love their products and the whole ethics of the company, so do join me in celebrating my 15th anniversary today. Let's get cracking with just a simple card. I've got a card base which opens in landscape with the fold in the centre on the left hand side. So this measures 10.5 centimetres and it's half an A4, so it's 14.85 as folded. I've gone for strawberry slash today, nice vibrant pink, and then I've got 2 pieces here because I haven't quite decided on my design. I've got this one here, or I can turn it round as a tent fold and use this one. So I'll see how I get on. I might just stamp both and then choose which I prefer. My colours for today, I've got strawberry slush and pretty in pink. Those would be for my flowers. I've got garden green for my foliage, and then I've also got some pretty in pink embellishments. Let's just turn this light on a little bit. It is quite dull today in comparison. I haven't got to shut all the blinds, but equally I don't want to have the lights on too bright because it, reflects on everything, doesn't it, as you can see. So let's give this a go. So all of these phrases, and they are bigger than you can see on the front, have this little extended piece here. You can use that for connecting them together, or you can add any of these elements, particularly these ones here, along this line. So I think I'm going to do celebrate today. So let me find the celebrate one. There it is, celebrate. So the first question is, will this fit on my piece here? It will just fit on there, and it will certainly fit on that one. So I'm going to start with that, and I'm going to start stamping in strawberry slush. So I hope everybody is well. Thank you for joining me today. I normally put a preview up, but I was out of the house on a chore this morning, so I didn't have the opportunity to let you know that I was going to be live. Okay, so let's take the celebrate. I'm going to put this across the bottom here, a little bit coated in ink, but I think I'll be alright. Just on this corner. So I'm going to put this centrally. I want it slightly high because I want to be able to put the flowers on this little piece here. Let me lift this up to the screen so you can see. There we go. And so we've got happy, we've got thanks, we've got birthday, celebrate that I'm using here, hello there, anniversary, just because, and thinking of you. So let's pop this one in, and again, just leaving a little bit of space from the bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to add, one I'm going to put the flowers and the other the greenery, I think. So there's the little flowers, and here's the greenery. And so you can see those. So ink that up. I need to take my glasses off. There we go. So there's that one on there. Let's do the greenery on the other one. And I've got garden green for that today. Everybody had great fun yesterday at Coffee and Card. I was blown away by the amazing designs. I only had one design that I took with me, and they did an amazing job. So if you haven't had an opportunity to check it out, check out my reel from yesterday. Okay, this one is going to go on the end here. Like so. So I've got one with the leafage and foliage, and one with the flowers. And then what I'm going to do is stamp some stalks. Now there isn't a separate stalk, so you can do one of two things. One is you can cut the stalk off, one of these, and use that, or you can just ink up the end of the stalk here. So it's entirely up to you, whichever you're most comfortable with. Let me see. I think what I might do, trying to think if this one I would use less than the others. No, probably not. So I think they're all just about the same length. So this one, let's maybe find one I have hardly used. This one here says anniversary, so I'm just going to use the stalk of that. On there. Yes, that will just about fit. Let me clean this off. So we're Wednesday morning and we're July already, and that gives us some more new kits and also some more online exclusives. So do check those out. There's some fabulous new products. Okay, so what I might do for safety is pop a post-it note, and this is also going to help me, let's get this lined up, it's going to help me line up the stalks. Let's see. So these are clear post-it notes. Trying to get it all straight. So let's put that straight to the grid paper there. Just going to take this down. So definite change in the weather here, definitely cooler, much more pleasant for all the animals, that's for sure. Okay. So that's going to go onto there, and then this one is going to be like that, so I can stamp my stalks here. That's roughly the middle, and I can have them at different heights. So let's ink this up and put one roughly here. Now some of the flower heads go up across the top and some can be on the stalk itself. So just a light touch, and you could turn this round as well if you want the stalks going in a different direction. I think I'm going to have a shorter one here, like that, and that's on my post-it note, and then so I'm going to do 5 in total. So they're all going to end up in the same, finishing at the same line, because I've covered this over with my post-it note. There we go. Okay, so now when I take my post-it note away, I've got my 5 stalks that are all finishing in the same place, but they're different heights. Okay, so let's add some flower heads. So I've got Pretty in Pink and Strawberry Slush. So Strawberry Slush is this really nice vibrant colour, so I'm just going to alternate them. So I've got this little flower head, and I've got a set of 3. and then I can add some leaves as well. There's literally the tiniest leaf going here, and then this is a set of 2 that can go underneath the flowers. Okay, let's do this one. Is pretty in pink. Oops, don't pick that one up. There's that one there. Let's do that little one, like so. And then I've got this little flower head here that I'm going to do with the darker strawberry slush. Let's get it the right way around. So light touch, make sure it's inked up, and let's do this one. So, that one there. And then this one here, like so. Cute. And then I can add either the sort of set of 2, so I think I'll do a combination. I'll do a single leaf. I should have really picked up my tiny block, but we'll see how we do. And I'm not sure it matters which way around this leaf goes. I'm going to add some in like that. Hopefully you can see that taking shape. I need to put 2, 2, 2, like so. Cute. So that can be on one card. And then let's just do this one here. So I'm going to do this in the same way. Let's turn this around this way, make life a bit easier. So I'm going to line this up on here. Like that. Got my post-it note. Going to turn this round so I've got the clean edge. Yeah, and also you could have happy birthday as part of the stalks if you wanted to as well. Let me have a quick sip of my drink. Okay. And right, back to the stalks then. I'll just clean that off to start with. I've got the garden green again. I wonder if I might try more of a sort of bouquet for this one. Two. Three. So remember, this is post-it note. Add. This is going to be for my leaves here. Okay. Take my post-it note away. And I'm just going to add some different flower heads and some foliage, and some, oops, let's see what's going to fit best. Okay, don't lose the leaf, Jenny. I might introduce another colour. Might just add in a little Daffodil Delight. Okay, so I've got this sort of almost like a daisy flower head. There and there, and then I've got this other one here. Oops. Okay, and then that leaves me 3 smaller ones. So, pretty in pink. And here. Just going to ink this let's see how that works. Yeah, just a single flower. Like that. Same for this one, like so. And then I'm going to add that tiny little leaf back in. To add the detail. Okay. It's amazing what a difference that leaf makes to the stalk. That. Okay. And then only use that set of two just underneath that yellow flower. Looks like a pair of eyebrows to me. Let's just see which way this needs to go. Or that way. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so what I might do with that is add a little bow in strawberry slush. You could also cut out a little vase or something. Oops. And then I'll decide which one I'm going to use, and then I've got my little that's what I'm after. Okay, so let's find some strawberry slush or pretty in pink. They both go together. Maybe I'll use this one. So just going to tie a small bow to pop onto there. But I do like the sentiments that come with this, so you can add them to put, you know, sentiments together. So you've got happy anniversary, happy birthday. You can lose the extension piece if you want to, just by inking up the main part or wiping off the ink. There we go. Not my tidiest bow. It will do the job, I think. Maybe not. Let's try that again. I should have perhaps chosen the thinner strawberry slush ribbon. Let's give it a go. That's better. There we are. Make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, I'm happier with that. It's got some stitching on the edge, which I suspect you won't see on the video. There we go. Grab a glue dot. Push the bow onto the glue dot so you're not handling it too much. go. And we are done. I don't know which one I like the best. I think maybe that one. And let's add a little bit of that pretty pink. Elements. One large and 2 smaller ones. There we go. So I'm just going to layer these up. This is going to go on just with some, I've got my tape runner here, just about to run out, got a little bit left. So this piece measures 10 centimeters by 14.35. That's going to go onto there. And then this piece I'm going to pop up with dimensionals, which I've now tidied away and can't see for love nor money. So I'm just going to put it straight. There we go. Okay, I'm going to have this slightly high off the bottom. There we go. That's our finished card. And I'll mount this one up as well. I'll do that vertically, horizontally, so it's in landscape mode. So I hope you like that. A little bit of fun with blooming phrases. It's one of our online exclusives. It is available. It came out in I want to say May, but I might be wrong. Relatively recently, I know that. So I hope you like it. I hope you have a little bit of fun with that. If I can assist you in any way, please just let me know, and I look forward to crafting with you. I will be back tomorrow in the evening, 7 PM, all being well, with the continuation of our stamp set of the week. Thank you so much. Do take care, and bye for now.